Hi, it's me, KeeBe, and I want to start off by saying thank you. Out of all the things that you can be watching out in the universe, you're here with me now, and I'm super grateful for it. So today we're going to be doing something a little different. We are going to be playing a game called Raptor Boyfriend, a high school romance. I do not know a whole lot about this game, but what I do know is that it comes highly rated, and it's supposed to have a lot of cool 90s, nostalgia or vibes to this game. So as a child of the 90s myself, I'm super pumped. I'm hoping that I can get some reminiscence of like Daria or something like that. Yeah, I'm totally here for this. So with that, let's get started. Stella, it's been a while since our last appointment, hasn't it, Doc? Well, I'm not gonna lie, a lot's changed. Stella, I know it's kind of cliche, but my life didn't really start until last year. It didn't start until me and my dad moved to Ladle. Maybe it's Ladle. Ladle. This magical small town in the middle of nowhere, Ontario. I dream of moving here for so long. Ever since I was a kid, I'd come to visit Grandma and go to the local camp. It was like a fantastical adventure every summer. Going back home to the lousy city felt like someone's shaking me away from an amazing dream. But this time it was different. This time Ladle was going to be my home. I wish the reason we moved here wasn't because Grandma had passed on. We used to be so close. But then right before high school, me and Dad stopped coming to Ladle because Dad and Grandma had a bad fight. We moved too far away. Uh-oh. Decisions are already made. We're already going to be making decisions based on the course of this game. Oh god, here we go. Let's start with... Ooh, Dad and Grandma had a bad fight. Last time we were there, Dad and Grandma had this huge fight. It was something to do with Dad's work. I just remember being surprised that Grandma could yell that loud. She was so tiny. After that, she only called during my birthday and holidays. And her and Dad barely talked. I think Dad felt really bad about not seeing her again. It took a while for it to sink in for me. In movies, when people die, it's always so dramatic and meaningful. But other than the funeral and sadness, a lot of what you have to deal with really is a lot of paperwork. Yep, ain't that the truth. We came up here because despite all that had happened, Grandma loved Dad everything. That included her house. So, we moved in. Oh my god. Trying to move into someone's old home. I know. Talk about bittersweet, right? Back then, when we first moved in, I didn't know how to feel. Dad told me that Grandma would have wanted me to enjoy my senior year, and so that's what I set out to do. I had a lot going for me. Dad let me have Grandma's old truck. I was going to a new school where I could make a good first impression, and I was in Ladle. Now, I know that I haven't been great at meeting new people. I usually like to keep to myself. It was like totally by choice, though. She's like talking to her Her bear's her therapist. Oh my god. Come on, Doc. Don't look at me like that. Let me psychoanalyze you for a second. Ugh, fine. It wasn't by choice. I was a dweeb. A big fat dweebus with an L, practically tattooed on my forehead. Is that what you want to hear? You're right, that wasn't fair. It's just, I'm still a bit sore about it. I guess I just had trouble making friends because, oh, I was teased a lot, my best friends ditched me, and moved schools too much. Oh. So many decisions already, and I'm like, what choice do I make? Which one's the right one? What's going to take me down like the right path? Oh goodness. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I was teased a lot. It's hard to have the confidence to make new friends when you know other people think you're super uncool. Not to mention, it was like other kids were afraid they'd catch the loser disease from me or something. So yeah, Doc, I hadn't really had the best luck before, but on that day, September 15th, 1997, I was, yeah, I'm not saying how old I was, but yeah, 1997, that was a good year. The planets must have aligned in some way that changed everything. Let me tell you about my first day in Ladle High. Here we go. I was on the way to Ladle High. Trying desperately not to freak out about the horrifying prospect of starting a new high school during senior year. It's going to be fine. Ladle's different from most places. What's the worst that can happen? I'd get shamed, kicked out of school. I regret my actions for the rest of my life. My comforting words weren't enough to calm me down, weirdly. I need a game plan. And a goal. Yes, that's it. I knew I was already under a lot of pressure. So I made a goal that felt very reasonable. I'm gonna be the coolest girl in school. On the first day. Good luck. Everyone will be like, you, Stella Starosa, are the coolest girl in Ladle High. It seemed pretty doable. Game plan time. All I have to do is, I only just gotta, here's how I'm gonna do it. I'll make myself into a rock star. Sex symbol, the class clown. A rock star. Make myself into a rock star. I'll be so rad and say things like, that's killer and stuff. Maybe I'll learn the guitar or just use nature's instrument, the voice. Yeah, I'm cool. I'll sing cool songs about sex and drugs. Some people might be scandalized, but that's the price you pay for being a visionary. With a solid plan in place, I started getting closer to school. Then it hit me. What if I run into Taylor? I didn't know how to feel about that. Taylor was my camp friend. I hadn't seen him since I was 13. We used to ride each other in between summers. I remember being so excited every time I got one of his letters. It was like I was just a little bit closer to being in Ladle. Then the year I stopped going to camp, I also stopped writing. I don't know why. Maybe it was because I stopped going to camp. I had feelings for him. He changed too much. He changed too much. Maybe it was because I was worried that he changed too much. Like maybe we have nothing in common anymore. We were both about to go to high school, and that, like, changes you. What if he changed so much I couldn't recognize him? I didn't think I could handle that. I knew I had to focus, though. Whether I ran into Taylor or not, first things first. I needed to become a rock star. Episode 1. Welcome to Ladle. After going to the office to get registered, I went to go find my locker. I was supposed to meet a class representative who was going to show me around Ladle High. They said they would meet me by my locker. I guess this is it. It had something leading out of it, though. Yep, that's the locker I would get. Well, might as well put my stuff in there. It's leaking. Ooh. Oh, nasty. Oh, God. This locker smells like death. The smell was so potent that it made my eyes water. Ugh, I can feel it. It's so dense, like a stench blanket. I had to find the source before I fainted. That gym sock. It seems to be the center of the stink zone. Ew! So gross. The smell of the gross gym sock was creeping into the hallway. People were starting to notice. I'm like, I'm gonna throw up. Where's that coming from? This is so embarrassing. I don't want to be known as the smell girl at school. I had to do something. This was my chance to wow everyone with my rock starness. You think this is bad? One time on tour, I got totally so wasted. Unlike drugs that I could barely hold my guitar. And someone barfed or something, and it was really rock and roll and stuff. I was losing them. Watch out! I couldn't believe my eyes. It was a Velociraptor on a skateboard. Whoa. A dinosaur boy looks so cool. The way his feathered crest flowed as he cut through the air. His powerful dinosaur legs and sharp claws. Such balance and grace. Well, what did he want with me? Robert. Alright, everyone. This has all been a prank play warning. I was a Velociraptor. What would I say? I rides a skateboard. We'll say this is a warning. A warning? Sure. This was a warning, a demonstration that we set up to show the dangers of bad hygiene. Yep. And I'd like to thank my non-smelly co-star, the new girl. You're welcome. So let that be a lesson to you all. Go shower, I guess. Crowd slowly moved on, and then it was just me standing face to face with a raptor. Okay, I think we pulled that off. Please don't disembowel me. You're a dinosaur. You skateboard good. Alright, we'll play this like, you know, he's not really a dinosaur, you know. You skateboard good. Nice skateboard moves. You sure know how to do the boarding, the skateboarding with the jumps and whatnot. You're good at that. Thanks. You... Look, I know it's a lot to take in. Yes, I am a skateboarding velociraptor. No, I'm not here to eat you. I'm actually pretty partial to pizza, spaghetti, and small amphibians. Not some pretty new girl at school. Oh. Nice cover back there. So, what is that smell anyway? Yeah, we're not gonna lie. Some jerk left a sock in my locker. Some total jerk left their grody sock in my locker. Total jerk. I don't know if it was someone's idea of a joke or if they were really gross. Maybe, like, theoretically, the joke is actually pretty funny if you think about it for a while. What? Okay, look, I put this stinky sock in your locker. I did it as a prank. Thought it would be, you know, break the ice, make you feel at home here. That's like the wrong way to go about that. Okay. I worked super hard on it. I don't get it. Play along, apologize. Play along. Oh! Wait. I get it now. Stinky sock in my locker and I didn't know it was there. You don't have to do this. I know the prank sucked. No, it was good. Good. It's hot. I appreciate you trying to make me feel better. This is a pretty bad way to start your first day here at Ladle, huh? Yeah, it's not really going how I planned. You deserve a better prank than this. Anyways, my name is Robert Raptorson? Yeah, Robert Raptorson. Who are you? I thought this should be easy. Just tell him your name. Be funny, be cool. Just tell him your name. Well, we're trying to go for like the whole cool vibe. Be cool. Wouldn't you like to know? I totally would. Right, of course. It's just so many people are like asking me my name and stuff. Because you're new here, right? Right. Sorry. So. Oh, right. My name. It's, Strella? Yep. I mean, it was my first real conversation with a cute boy, and I was already messing it up. Hopeless. Strella? Cool. No, sorry, it's, never mind. Huh? I'm supposed to meet the class representative to show me around the school. I guess they forgot. Nope, that's me, class representative. Really? Sure. Better to show you around than me. I am very representative of what this school has to offer. Right. Am I My family has lived in Ladle for a generation. You might have heard of us. The Raptorsons? I actually vaguely remember hearing about the Raptorsons when I came to Ladle. I recognized that name, I just didn't think we were actually raptors. Yeah, I get it. With all the bizarre shit in Ladle, we tend to stand out. How long have you been at the Raptorsons? Does it bother you that you stand out? Are there other dinos? How many generations has your family been here? Oh, we go all the way back. Like, how long? Years. Probably hundreds of them. Wow. Anyways, I'm supposed to show you the gym, the library, and the soccer field. But the gym has a black mold problem, the library, and the soccer field is just a muddy hole since our groundskeeper disappeared. Disappeared? Some people believe he was a victim of the Ladle Ripper. Who? Oh, just a serial murderer that lives in the woods and butchers people with an axe. Yeah, dude, you're probably totally joking. Most people think he's just a legend made up by the superstitious townfolk, but I think he's real. Let's let that simmer on the back burner for now. Let me show you the true pride and joy of Ladle High. I was ready for a big tour of the school, but Robert just took me down the hall. So what do you think? It's a nice display case. No, not the display case. What's inside it? These are the greatest achievements of Ladle High. Notice anything about them? Plastic, sports, one of them is a key item. Ooh. One of them is an important item that I need to collect and combine with something else to solve a puzzle. What? No. This isn't about fighting some hidden clue. It's about admiring my achievements. Check out all those snowboarding championships. Notice anything about them? That's right. I won them all. You skateboard and snowboard? That makes sense. I'm a bit of a board savant. Well, I don't really compete in anymore. How about you? You ever win any trophies or medals? Nah. Never really competed to begin with. The only thing I was ever good at was history class. Word. And they don't really hand out trophies for knowing a lot of the Avenger toilets, correcting people about Viking helmets, being a fangirl. Being a fangirl was Middle Ages. That's cool, I guess. Believe me, it's not. Haha, hey, what are you doing after school? To really complete your tour, I have to show you the lake. The lake? Yeah, you gotta see the lake if you want to know the real Ladle. Okay. The thing is, I'm not actually new to Ladle. Don't accept my invitation so lightly. The lake is a challenge, a test. Of what? Nothing. Just your worthiness. Okay. You look worried. It's actually going to be pretty chill. Oh, okay. But also be prepared and stuff. Oh, okay. And if you run into anybody cool, bring them along. I'm trying to get as many people to come as I can. Totally. Anyways, here's my number. I hope to see you there because I want to know if you are worthy. Stell. I'll stell you later, smell. I mean, sorry, it's Strella, right? Actually, it's Stella. Oh, right. Okay, cool. That was how I met Robert. I was still thrown off by him giving me his number. That never happened before. Then he asked me to hang out after school. I didn't know if it was a date, another prank, or just a friendly invitation. I didn't even know where the lake was. There are lakes all over Ladle. Which lake was the lake? I thought that after that, the rest of the school day would be pretty uneventful. But the weirdness was not even over yet. After a failed attempt at a triangle solo in music lab, I headed back to my locker. Well, I didn't give it enough oomph. You know, when you got a triangle, you really gotta play it with your heart. I think I pretty much contained the stink. I will just have to keep this locker closed pretty much for all time. Just get a little, like, disinfectant spray. You'll be fine. Where were you this morning? Well, I was a little late. And what about last night? I was unpacking. I mean, come on. Okay, that's not true. I said I would unpack, but I ended up walking around behind my grandma's house. We were supposed to hang out. What? This is how it always is, isn't it? You come and go whenever you want. If you want something from me, then you are around. But if I want something from you, you just vanish like you always do. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Sometimes you're right there, being all nice, and it's like, you and I, we are a real thing, and other times it's like, you don't even exist. Yep, she's gone again. Excuse me? Whoa, sorry. I didn't see you there. Well, this is... Who was this girl? She was so cool and absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Were those wings? An antenna? She's some sort of magic fairy? Yeah, she's pretty cool. Stella. Day. Stella. Day. Are you okay? What? Huh? You said excuse me, and then, wow. Then you just stood there staring at me for like at least 2 minutes. I was just wondering if you were talking to me. Oh shit, you heard that? Yeah. I was sorry, I was fighting with Ingrid. Is Ingrid real? Is she, we'll say invisible. Is Ingrid invisible? Is Ingrid like invisible? Sometimes. Only when it's really convenient. But I don't think she's here right now. Okay. Wait, you must be the new girl. Yeah, kinda. Well, I'm making a great first impression then. Like, hey, how about I yell in the halls at an invisible person for a while. Sigh. My name is Day. I guess you probably noticed by now that I am, I'm a fae, a fairy, a beautiful. I don't want to make any decisions just yet as to who should I court? A fae? Yeah. Wow, you went for the proper pronunciation and everything. That's right. I read things. Haha. This must be a lot for you to take in. It has been kind of an intense day. You're actually one of the few people who's stopped to talk to me. Damn, I never had to change schools before and I'm still a loser. Oh, I didn't mean that you're a loser. I just... Wait, you can't be a loser. You're cool. You're the only one who seems to think so. I guess that's what happens when you spend all your time studying instead of, I don't know, talking to people. And it probably didn't help that my mom was a teacher at my elementary school. Or that I wore a superhero cape until I was 8. No judgment, that's cool. I mean, I sneezed in my 5th grade teacher's face. I used to say everything I wrote out loud. I thought I literally had 2 left feet. I used to say everything I wrote out loud. So homework assignments, read The Outsiders. Yeah, I wasn't well liked. Hey, I didn't catch your name. Oh, it's Stella. I nailed it that time. Couldn't believe it either because at the time I was so distracted by her wings. Okay, Stella, I noticed you're a bit distracted by my wings. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's okay. Look, if it helps, you can ask me some questions. Really? Yeah, for sure. Why aren't you tiny? Do you have magic powers? Can you fly? Of course the question should be, do you have magic powers? It's pretty obvious that since she has wings, she should be able to fly. You have magic powers. Sigh. Yeah. I'm sorry, did I say something? No, it's just, they suck. What do? My magic powers. All I can do is make things slightly better. If you, believe or whatever. I believe, Day. I believe. What's that mean? Exactly. It's super dweeby. Say you have a table or something, and one leg is shorter than the others. If you really believe, and I really believe, that I can make the table better. I could make it slightly less uneven. Sorry, all this cryptid stuff is just kind of normal to me. I've lived here all my life. I used to go to camp here, but living here is different. Yeah, you probably see more locals if you know what I mean. Like me and Ingrid. Oh, right. Yeah, I've already met a skateboarding dinosaur. Ah, Robert. Yeah, he actually... I remembered Robert telling me to bring any cool people I run into, and, well, I thought Day was cool, so that was good enough for me. He asked me to come to the lake. He did. Yeah, and he said to bring along anyone that I run into, so... Do you want to come with me? Me? Go to the lake? You don't have to if you don't. No, it's just... Did he say anything about it? He just said something about worthiness being tested, it being chill. Worthiness? Something about worthiness or something? That sounds like a lot of pressure. I know, right? I don't know. Never gone there before. before. I mean, I've gone there, but I've never hung out there. It's a school night, and I've never gone there, and is it going to be like a party? I don't know, it could be like 5, or it could be like a total rager. 5 people is still a party, right? No, that's more like a get-together, or chill sesh. Chill sesh. We shouldn't go, maybe. No, actually, we should go. It'd be good for us. Because you're the new girl, and I'm a total brain. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not, though. What? No, you're right. Let's go. Okay. We just gotta get hyped. Let's do this thing. We're going to the lake. Yeah, we are. The thing is, though, I don't know where it is, really. Well, luckily, Day said she's been there, so... Oh, right. Could you, tell me? Or, like, draw a map? Hey, why don't I show you? You have a car? Yes. Wait, no. So which is it? It's more like a truck. Alright, it's got 4 wheels, goes vroom vroom, you know, hopefully it has brakes. You're fine. Great. So you can give me a ride. Totally. Awesome. Okay, here's my number. If you're nervous about the lake, give me a call. Or, you know, if you just want to talk about anything, or whatever. So you just legitimately want to talk to me? Yeah. This was the second person to just give me their number, like it was no big deal or something. Pick me up around 7. Okay. Awesome. One sec, though. Hey, guess what? Me and... What's your name again? Oh, God. Stella. Me and Stella are going to the lake together. Did you hear that? I know you're still around here somewhere. I guess she's gone. Awesome. I had never been invited to anything before in my life. Not only had a hot dinosaur invited me to the lake, but I was giving a hot fae a ride there too. I was standing there by my locker, looking at the 2 scraps of phone numbers in disbelief. I didn't know whether to be excited or terrified. Then someone came along to clear that up for me. Wow. Why are you just standing around with this ridiculous grin on your face? Huh? You're a ghost. That's freaking right, I'm a ghost. Does that scare you? We gotta go with the play it cool. Not at all. I know all about Ladle's creep. I mean, that's right, I am a creep. I just had this, like, song that I grew up with, like, Sucker Man. I probably shouldn't sing it. I understand if you can't handle it. It's pretty friggin' intense. Trapped between this world and the next. So, alright, back to the game. Doomed to wander in everlasting torment and stuff. I'm like a tragic spirit and sometimes a vengeful one. Okay. It's like way more than some people can handle, okay? I like don't even know how I died. Were you murdered by the Ladle River? Yeah, I mean, maybe. however I died, it was like probably really violent and tragic. Really friggin' tragic, okay? Okay. And like Day is the only one, only smart enough to figure it out because it's such a freaking like mystery. Got it. I just put 2 and 2 together. It's like, I'm not like mad that she's going to the lake with you, because when you're a spectral entity trapped in between death and the mortal coil, and like jealousy and stuff is kind of beneath you. I'm just telling you to watch out, okay? Sure. Just be careful, because like as a ghost, I can do all sorts of stuff. Like walk through walls and be invisible, but that's not even the half of it. Sometimes I can all poltergeist and stuff, like throwing friggin' furniture and smashing mirrors and like knives. I'll even set your clocks 5 minutes late or early. Don't even blame me if that happens, because like I can't even control it. And that's not like a threat or anything. It's just like you're gonna be around Day, then I might be around. And I just want you to know what you're getting into. So like, yeah, maybe I'll see you at the lake. It'll be fun. Yeah, fun. What an interesting day. I was on my way home, still very confused about everything that just happened. Stella, I can't believe how wild that first day was. I mean, people talk to me, wicked cool people. And the plan. God, this morning when I made that plan, I had no idea that it would work so flawlessly. Okay, so maybe not totally flawless in execution, but I've got time to really perfect my strategy. By the time I get to the lake, I'll have it mastered. That's when it all hit me. I'm going to some kind of party with people that I just met. I might have fooled them into thinking that I'm cool for like 5 minutes, but now, who knows how long we'll be at the lake. But I have to go. They're expecting me. I'm so afraid of the idea that I get there and blank or embarrass myself somehow. I started having a mini panic attack in the car ride home. Okay, Stella, gotta think of something else. Gotta calm down. Look in the rearview mirror. That always works. They say you should be checking rearview mirror every like 30 seconds or something, or for like quick bursts. I'm more into checking every 3 minutes or so, but I give it a good stare. It helps me calm down. I sometimes get lost in it. I like seeing the road being put behind me. It's oddly therapeutic. Goodbye, old road. Sorry for driving on you. Maybe this time I looked for a bit too long. Oh god, here we go. Oh, holy. Taylor? Stella? Love interest number 3 or 4. I don't know if Ingrid's love interest just yet. But here he is. His bushy, Bigfoot-like hair. His tall stature. I couldn't believe him. I hit him. I'd hit him, my old camper, Taylor, tall toe. I was in shock. I mean, I knew I'd probably see him around at some point, but not like that. There were a million things I probably should have been thinking about, like how to explain why I stopped writing to him. What was he doing out there? Why wasn't he at school? But all I could think about was how much he had changed. I love her, like, dreamy eyes stare. She's like in the camera, just oh my god, so dreamy, so cool. He was always tall, but now he has grown like a lot. He wasn't the skinny boy I remember. He was something else now, like a Sasquatch, werewolf, as I said, Bigfoot. I found myself looking deep into his piercing blue eyes. I could feel a mysterious sadness in them. Stella? Sorry. Are you sure you don't need to go to the hospital or something? Yeah, no, I'm good. Just a bruised shoulder. I just need to chill for a second. Genuine. Let's go genuine. No sense of freaking out or being guilty. It's an accident. Just make sure the dude's okay. Taylor, I'm so sorry for hitting you with my truck. I had a lot on my mind. I wasn't watching the road. I feel awful about this. Forget it. Let's not make a big deal. Look, if it makes you feel any better, I get hit by trucks all the time. How is that supposed to make me feel better? Sorry. It just kind of comes with the territory of being a Bigfoot. What did I just say? We're too stealthy for our own good. Taylor always had a pretty good sense of humor when it came to being a Bigfoot. When I first met him and his family at the camp, I was like 5 years old. I was just so excited that the magical creature like him existed. I'd go home and tell everyone about my best friend at summer camp was a Bigfoot boy my age. Maybe that was the start of thinking I was bizarre. Okay, you can stop lying now. No, really, I even developed a pretty effective technique. The trick is to hop up at the last second and really put your shoulder into it. It helps me be tall though. Oh, it helps to be tall though. That way you have a high center of gravity and can make it over the front grill. Are you being serious? If anything, you were actually in more danger than I was. The last couple of times someone hit me with a truck, I ended up going right through the glass. What? I've made it through like 3 fatal accidents. I turned the driver's body into mulch, hides the evidence, and it's good for the local farms. Taylor, you did not. True story. Uh-huh. So I'm standing next to someone who's hidden several bodies. So yeah, you're totally making this up to make me feel better. Maybe I am. Is it working? We're gonna go genuine. I'm too nice of a person. Yeah, it's good to know you're okay. I would never forgive myself if I killed my only friend. Well, at least I know we are still friends. Taylor. You kind of moved away to the city and I stopped hearing from you and... Well, I kind of thought... Taylor, I'm sorry. It's just well, we said we changed too much. Stop going to camp. What do we say? What do we say? Oh god, we're gonna have to do eeny, meeny, miny, moe method. Oh god, I don't know. Okay. Taylor, it's just that the words weren't just weren't coming. Okay. Stella, it's okay. It's just, well, it's just good to see you again. Yeah, it's good to see you again too. So, well, I gotta go. What? So soon? Hey, now that you're back in town, we will probably see each other around. If not, maybe you'll run into me in another 4 years. Wait, Taylor. I couldn't let him leave so soon, not like that. Will you come to the lake with me? Stella, Wait, did you say the lake? Yeah. You sure you meant the lake and not like a lake? The lake, I think. A raptor named Robert asked me if I wanted to go. Robert Raptorson? Yeah. Weird. I'm supposed to pick up a Fae girl named Day on the way there. Huh? What? Stella, what do you think happens at the lake? I'll say any cool stuff. Probably like cool teen stuff. Cool teen stuff. Yeah, you know, the regular cool teen stuff cool teens do. That is something somebody that isn't cool would say. I'm not familiar with this cool stuff you speak of. Would you care to elaborate? Like, yes. Charades. Oh boy. Look, the lake is just a place where burnouts and losers hang out, drink, and smoke weed. Like a wild 24/7 party. No, more like 5 or 6 people sitting around talking about bullshit. Oh. Yeah, it's not really Robert or Day's scene. It's kind of throwing me off. What do you mean? Well, Robert usually hangs out with his jock friends in the parking lot at the Loveland Frogs Diner. And Day's just, well, she doesn't really hang out. I always figured she was too busy studying and doing shit for extra credit. That's if Ingrid isn't hovering around her. Oh. Speaking of people who seem this is most definitely not. You sure you're ready for this, Stella? Let's say confident, less confident, blue ground. Oh god, here we go again. All these decisions. Oh my god. Less confident. This is bad. I can't go further this. Who am I kidding? Got a toy horse on my dashboard, for God's sake. I'm not ready for this. They're gonna take one look at me and be like, this girl has a nightlight in her room. We can't be friends with her. Oh my god, no judgment. It's all good. Stella, relax. I've been to these things before. You will be fine. You've been to the lake before? Yes. What? Nothing. Oh no. Why would you trick him? That's not nice. No guilty. Not cool to guilt people. Ask him nicely, because we are good citizens. Taylor. Yes. Taylor, old buddy. Yes. Taylor, dearest friend. Can I ask you, like, a little favor? Like, just a teensy baby favor? Oh my god, I'm just noticing her yellow fanny pack. I love it. Do you have a microscope? Because you're going to need it to see this tiny little speck of a favor. What? As if I don't already know. Is this nanomolecular favor you speak of? Taylor? Yes. Will you please come to the lake with me? The thing is, right? I don't really want to. Please. Oh. Pretty please. No. Pretty please with a cherry on top? Absolutely not. Pretty please with a banana sundae and a cherry on top? This is the worst. Pretty please with... Fine, I'll go. Just please stop that now. Thanks, Taylor. I promise we won't stay too long. It really means a lot having you there. Well, you need a ride. No, it's okay. I know where it is. Here, you can reach me here. If you need to. That was 3 numbers at this point. I remember thinking, does everyone in Lidl just hand their numbers out like this? Oh, thanks. After school was finally over, I was sitting watching TV. But really out of the corner of my eye, I was watching the flashing light of the answering machine. Oh my god, I'm gonna age myself, like, for a hot second. I remember making my family's, like, answering machine, like, message, and I did it to the Doors, to the song, Hello, I Love You. So it was like, hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name and number? Oh my god. Those were the days. I barely even listen to like my voicemails. It's like I gotta like investigate my phone. It's like, oh god, here we go. All right, what am I doing? Do I really want to answer this? Please send me a text message. I was nervous to find out if there were any messages for me on there. You got this, girl. No. Messages. Okay, we check the note. Hope you have a good day at school. I'll be late as usual. Maybe we can pack up Grandma's stuff when I get home. Oh my god, that is so depressing. Ugh. Messages. Listen to messages. Message 1. Hello, Mr. Sorosa. This is Ian. We're looking for someone to pull a late shift at the observatory tonight. Click. Message 2. Hey, it's Taylor. See you later, so I guess this call's kind of pointless. I'm gonna go now. Click. Message 3. Day. Hey Stella, it's me, Day. I know you were kind of nervous about going to the lake. You want to talk or something before we go, you can call me. If not, I'll see you when you pick me up, okay? Bye. Click. Message 4. Stella, it's Robert. I'm holed up in my house. The Dino Secret Service are here, and I think they are about to kick in my door. Oh no, Stella, I need your help. Please call me. All right, sweet. So like, call me, or I'll see you at the lake later. Oh my god, here we go. I'm gonna age myself again. Oh lordy. One time I had a friend, I think it was like in early high school, and someone left me a voicemail, and he was like, I've lost my soup, please call me back, help. It was one of the funniest voicemails I have ever received. No, this was it. It was like, I think I've lost my shepherd's pie or something ridiculous like that. But it was just so memorable. Oh my god. Oh no, here they come. I'm gonna go out in the blaze of glory. You'll never take me alive. Click. I couldn't believe it. Taylor, Day, and Robert all called me. I knew this call was too important to risk my dad walking in on it. So I had to take the call on my own private line upstairs in my room. Okay. That's some rich kid vibes right there. Because if you had your own private line, yeah, that never happened. Never happened. Okay, let's see the TV. Welcome to the Lidl Local Network. This small town's very own public access programming. Tonight at 8:30, Jerry takes you on a tour of his latest project. refurbishing a combine harvester on Jerry's rig. Right after that, at 9 p.m., the local gossip queen Vanessa recounts what all the commotion was at Gnome's flower shop last week on Toss the Goss. And lastly, on News at 9, unfortunately bumped to 10. Updates on whether the new highway expansion and the Highway 65 will be approved. All that and more coming up on LLN. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Okay. Got a cute bedroom. Alright, let's see. Bed, the desk, the window. Let's go to the desk. My desk was covered with things when I first moved in. It took me a week or so to organize it with my important documents. That day in my window, I thought about, oh God, here we go. So, oh my gosh, they're all really sweet. I like Day. I think she's pretty awesome. I always like somebody that can make me laugh in that voicemail. Really cracked me up. And Taylor is sweet. It's the long lost friendship / romance, summer romance. Oh my God, here we go. They're gonna be thinking about another song that I probably shouldn't be singing online. Oh God. My heart says Taylor right now. Never expected to see Taylor again this soon. To be honest, I'm surprised he even gave me his number. After everything that happened between us, he seemed so different, but the same somehow. I wonder if he thinks I've changed too. Between homework, dinner, and getting ready for the lake, I knew I only had a few precious minutes to make that call. For the minute, I can only call one person. Alright, who would call? Also, I knew that after this phone call, I'd be flying so high from the majorness of it. I need a full hour to come back down to earth, and I wouldn't be able to do anything else. Was I really ready to make the call? Oh God. Phone calls. Alright, we're ready. Oh my God, who am I calling? We're gonna talk today later. There's Taylor. Robert's message was pretty hilarious. Oh my God, who am I calling? Alright. We're calling Robert because his voicemail was the funniest. Hello. You reached the residence of the late, great Robert Raptorson. Fortunately, earlier today, he died in a gunfight with the Dino Secret Service. His only crime was being too awesome for this world. Robert, I told you, he's gone. He didn't go quietly, though. He put up a really amazing fight. He did all sorts of sick gun moves, like jumping in slow motion and shooting 2 guns at once. They had to shoot him like 100 times. And even though he was bleeding out, he still gave an emotional dying speech. Aha. What did he say? He said, "Remember the goofy navel." The what? The goofy navel. It was his most impressive skateboard stunt. As a dinosaur, his legacy was important to him, so he wanted people to remember him doing what he loved, which was skateboard stunts. Haha. That's so sad. He was so young and good looking. Did he have any regrets? Yeah, he said he met a girl at school today. He said, I really hope I don't die today in some sort of gunfight because I really want to get to know this girl I just met. This is the way he just said that just reminded me, oh my god, if I were to die in a horrible explosion due to the carelessness of a friend, it would be okay. If you know, you know. We can only hope that he faked his death. He's done that before, you know? Some people say he is immortal. Robert, about this whole worthy thing. Stella. You know what makes life worth living? Anticipation and surprise. More into safety and routine. Come on, being comfortable is fine for a while. But it gets boring. Everyone needs a little adventure in their lives. Okay, see you at the lake. Thought you were dead. Haha, pranked you. I'm not. See you tonight. Bye. After the phone call, I went to pick up Day and we headed to the lake together. Nice. Oh, we got another person. I was feeling okay on the car ride over, but then as soon as we got there, I was so nervous. I had to pull Day aside. There's so many people here. There's like 5 people here. I know, right? So many. I've never been to a party before. This is the party. It's the saddest little party in history. But they're drinking. Underage. We could get arrested. There's like only one cop in town, and he used to hang out here after work to get drunk right up until he got his girlfriend pregnant. So yeah, you're not gonna get busted. But I'm pretty sure that one guy is definitely smoking pot. Pot? Cool. Yeah, I've totally done that. Really? For sure. Cool. Me too. Really? Totally. Love to smoke all the weed. Yeah, it's so fun when you breathe it in for the doobie and you're just like, high. So high. Right? And then you get all weird and tripping. Because you can't see because of all the smoke. Sure. Yeah. Sure. Go with that. That's why you fall over and stuff. Yeah. You haven't done it. Not even a little. Okay, thank God. Me neither. And I don't really feel like trying it here. Me neither. Okay, cool. So I won't be the only dweeb not getting high. I still don't buy it that you're a dweeb even if you haven't smoked pot. Well, it's true. Just feeling like I spent the first 3 years of high school watching everyone else have fun. When everyone else was out partying and skipping class, I was just doing my own thing, I guess. What is your thing? Honestly, all I really do is study and occasionally draw nothing comments and stuff. Wow, you know how to draw? That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I'm always envious of artists, you know. It takes a lot of practice and skill to do all of that. It's one thing that I just never was able to really do well. So, nah. Can I see you sometime? Haha, yes, maybe. Anyways, why don't we go say hi to everyone? Okay. Hey everyone. she has arrived. We got the new girl, Stellar, here with... Whoa, is that Day, or do my raptor eyes deceive me? Yeah, it's me. Brad. Hi, everybody. I felt like everyone was expecting me to say something, so I tried to introduce myself. I'm Stella. Say something cool, say something mysterious, I say something funny. Usually when you say something funny and you don't have the delivery, it usually fails. So, say something mysterious or cool. We'll go with cool. I was freezing up badly. I knew that was gonna happen. It was like my worst nightmare, but it was real. I felt like everyone's eyes were burning through me, seeing me for what I really was. A loser. I had to try again though. I still had a chance. Say something. Say anything. Anything at all. We will say something. Yes. Okay, joke. He was right. I was totally joking. Oh no. It was just like every time I had to meet new people, I get so worried that I was going to say something uncool. When I actually tried to say something, I had nothing to say because I was too busy thinking about how I sound super uncool. All I could think was, no, not again. Not in front of the coolest people in Ladle. Are you really sure these are the coolest people in Ladle? Hey everyone, remember that one time I did a keg stand for a solid 2 minutes? How could I forget? Dude, you were like blackout. It was pretty weak. Not even, I was still killing it for like hours. I know, because afterwards we broke into Ladle Community Rec Pool, and I remember totally jackknifing off the high board. That's so not how it happened. We got as far as the fence and you passed out on the deck. Daisy and I had to drag you back home. Oh man, yeah, haha, I get that. That's what happened. Girl, seriously? Why do you have to like blow up a spot like that? Wow, that sounds really wild. Yeah, like batshit. I don't know what I would have done without Robert then. Probably run into the woods in embarrassment. So Stella, consider your tour officially over. I hope you've enjoyed it. What? On behalf of the student body of Ladle I would like to say welcome to Ladle. Thanks. Does every tour of the school end in a party like this? Stella, remember we talked about this. You need at least 10 people for it to qualify as a party. I don't know. This feels pretty party-like to me. That's because you've never been to... Time froze for a second and I had to stop Taylor from telling everyone that I'd never been to a really real party. Country party. Taurus? Oh god. Taurus sting! I never visited a strange land before. So I'm bad at it. I assumed country parties were small, and that's because I'm just not used to going to new places. You know, the whole culture shock thing. Everyone's like this. Deep stuff. The culture of Ladle can become quite a beast. I'll give you that. Listen, sorry everybody. Trying to get as many people here as I could, but... well, they flaked or something. They bailed on you. Ouch, it hurts, but I respect your honesty, dude. You asked them to come to the lake. Did you really expect them to come here when you know it's not their spot? I thought I still had some sway over the team, but I still don't understand why you wanted to come here. You just wanted to change it up, I guess. Well, it looks like your friends didn't. Okay, this has all been a fairly painful conversation, but where are my manners? Stella, this is Jessica, my partner in crime. Partner in crime, really? Robert? And good friend, your dealer, my buddy Brandon. He's Lidl's best purveyor of illicit substances. It would be a not party without giving us his ganja and his mom's homemade beer. Selling my ganja, you still owe me money, by the way. You need anything, let him know. For money. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Sal. And it seems like you already know Taylor. Did you know that Brandon and Taylor are in a band together? What? Really? That's so cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I play drums and Taylor plays guitar and gets beast mode on the vocals. You sing, Taylor? Why didn't you tell me you were in a band? Taylor. I'm out. What? Yeah, I'm gonna take off. Taylor, wait! Oh, Taylor! Don't bail, dude. Wait, where are you going? I'm just gonna take off. But why? Look, you don't need me here. Yes, I do. Taylor, what's really going on? I'm not good at being the center of attention. What do you mean? You're in a band. You must have been on stage before. We never played live. Oh well, if you ever want an audience of one, I'd love to hear you play. Promise I won't boo. You wouldn't like it, it's really grungy. I'm not gonna lie, I totally love him, Taylor. Taylor, I need you here. Sigh. Okay, I guess I'll stick around a little longer. Alright. Hey there, you guys are... Everything okay? Yeah. Good. Come on, Stella. Beer time. What? Let's get you a beer. Taylor, don't leave without me, okay? No promises. Taylor! Man, last time I had this homebrew, I was annihilated. Annihilated? I was so hungover I barely made it into practice the next day. Coach was pissed. He was all, Robert, if I hear about you getting drunk while you're on my team, blah blah blah, you off the team, so blah blah blah. Wow, sounds pretty serious. Yeah, that's not a problem anymore though. Why? What happened? Just moved on to other things. You know, pranks, poetry, skateboarding. Cool shit like that. Did you say poetry? Oh, did I mean it's just a hobby? I don't take it as seriously as skateboarding. It's where I get really expressive with some sick stunts. Oh, like your favorite stunt? The goofy navel. The tortoise split through the 360 cheese grater. The goofy navel. The goofy navel. You didn't know it. I pretty much invented that stunt. As far as I know, I'm like the only one that can actually do it. Wow. It was actually inspired by a snowboarding trick. Getting it to work on a skateboard is one of my proudest achievements. I actually wrote a thing about it. Poem. Sort of. It's like a way of expressing what the stunt meant to me and the feeling I get when I do it through rhythm. So like a poem. Yeah, I guess. Can I read it? Okay, but don't tell anyone, okay? Of course. Well, let's get you that beer now. Here you go. Actually, psych. What did you forget? You have to prove you're worthy to drink this homemade brew. My god, this is probably like... bathtub, like... Oh my gosh, like bathtub, like moonshine. This will be fun, don't worry. Here at the lake, there's a rule, and only one single rule. Everyone who wishes to drink the ale of Miranda's mom must prove their worthiness. On throwing out the gauntlet. My challenge to you, Stella, and to you too, Taylor and Day. You all have to prove you are worthy. Really, Robert? This again? Come on, Jess, this will be fun. It's a nice way for everyone to get to know each other. What exactly is this challenge? I want to know. What is the worst thing you have ever done? Your story shall be judged by me, Sir Robert of the Rail, and my fellow knight, Sir Brandon of the Greenleaf. What's going on, man? Who's doing what now? Okay, just me then. Surprised if I deem your story worthy is that you will be welcomed into the Order of the Knights of the Lake, and that your cupboard will overflow with the sweet nectar of Brandon's mom homebrewed beer. And by the cupboard, I mean you drink from a bottle. Regrettably, we have no cuppas. The worst thing we've ever done. It's probably pretty obvious, but just in case you didn't already guess, I hadn't done anything bad or wrong since I flushed my dad's wallet down the toilet when I was 3. Oh, of course, we're gonna be genuine. Prepare to be underwhelmed. Yeah, I think I'm good. I mean, beer is tempting, but Taylor, my man, I know the beer is shitty. I'm working on it. But I think more important than the beer, than the physical beer, is what I'm offering to you on the metaphysical plane, dude. Here's the sacred meeting grounds of the lake as the great breakneck gorge bears witness to this meeting of the minds. I want to extend a claw of friendship to you, but I need you to meet me halfway. Share your darkest secrets with this humble raptorness. So, I'll sweeten the pot. I'll tell you something I've never told a soul. No pressure, man. Or no judgment. Really, no matter what you did, I promise I won't think differently of you. No judgment here. He who is without sin be the first one stoned or whatever. Okay, I'll tell you. But I was pretty pissed off when I did this, so keep that in mind, I guess. Sometime last year, there was this construction company that came into the ladle, and they just had no business doing what they were doing, so I snuck into the job site and I drove a bulldozer through the foreman's office. Dude. It was at night, and I knew nobody was in there. Nobody was hurt, but I get it. It seems kind of wild now. But at the time, I was just so angry. I don't even remember making the decision to do it. Just remember the feeling of righteousness when the portable office collapsed. Then when it was over, I couldn't believe what I'd done. I just bolted. I don't think I've ever run so fast in my life. Somehow I got away with it. They must have chalked it up to malfunctioning gear or something. And that's the worst thing I've ever did. The end. What made you so angry? Are you okay, Taylor? Let's be sincere. What made you so angry? I don't want to talk about it here. Okay. Taylor, I don't think there's anybody in human cryptid I know of great power on this earth. No god in the sky, or a scientist in the lab doing laser math equations. I could deny your worthiness. Taylor, thou art worthy. Thanks, I guess. Day. What about you? I'm not sure if I really want to do this. We don't want to say it can't be as bad as Taylor. You've done bad things? Wait, you've done bad things? Well, yeah, of course, everyone has, right? Oh. Okay, you guys remember that I used to do the morning announcements? Yeah, no offense, but they were kind of dorky. The little hi, good morning Gab. Shut up, you guys. One day, well, okay, I was having a pretty shitty day, and I kind of let loose over the school's PA system. Remember, you started the whole thing with welcome to another mediocre day at our dead-end school. Oh yeah, and you said something like, we're all doomed to haunt the halls of this crisis school until we die. Yeah, well, like I said, I was having a shitty day, week, year, life. Still remember Vice Principal Jacobs banging on the door and trying to force it open. Wait, aren't the announcements done in his office? Yeah, I locked him out of his own office. Impressive. He didn't seem to think so. I ended up getting detention for like 3 months. Honestly, I'm surprised you weren't suspended. Or expelled. Me too, actually. They said something about me being my first offense or whatever. Pretty sure they didn't want to expel one of the school's like 3 honor students, I guess. But that's it. That's the worst thing I've ever done. I think remember that day. Wasn't that the day? Let's not get into it. All these stories. Tell me, tell me. Oh, Ingrid! Boo! I was wondering when she would show up. Hey, everybody. I'm pretty sure that right after school. What are you guys talking about? I think we were talking about that I got detention. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Yup. Day, that announcement was legendary. There is no question thou art definitely worthy. Announcement? Hey, let's move on to you, Stella. We figured about Stella. You lived in the city, right? But you have some hella wicked stories to tell. Truth is, I had never done anything bad in my entire life. I didn't tell the truth that day. I wanted to fit in so bad I made up a lie on the spot. Tried my hardest to come up with something really wild, but also cool and believable. One time I got into big trouble for doing something and I got detention. What happened? Oh my god. Breaking and entering. A little B&E. Starting a fire. Returning a late book. Oh my god. I don't know. Returning a late book is really cracking me up here. I got in trouble for returning a late library book. Why would you get into detention for that? Rationalize. The librarian was a real stickler. I could only take this book out for like 5 minutes. What book was it? Librarian's Diary. It was the Librarian's Diary. Where's the Librarian's Diary in the system? It actually wasn't in the system. That's why we had 5-minute window to steal it, and I was like late to return it before you noticed. So let me get this straight. You went to detention because you stole the Librarian's Diary. Yeah. I don't believe it. Yeah, neither do I. Oh boy. Stella! I can't believe this. The girl did that. That is absolutely gloves off, punch to the face. You're freaking kidding, right? Kidding? Do you think it is a joke to be worthy? I can't believe you're doing this. I'm worthy. Oh, you are worthy, alright. I'm worthy. And as such, I dub these sticky fingers. You are a pretty goddamn worthy. How does it feel? Genuine. Yeah. I'm actually a little surprised. We all are. I like Ingrid. Surprise, you're worthy. Now I want to tell you, all of you, the legend of the 20 gym socks. I have a confession. Last year, I didn't wash a single pair of gym socks. Not once. Ugh. What? I know, gross, right? 10 pairs of socks, 20 single socks. Worn until they were so disgusting they could bring tears to your eyes. I went further. With all those disgusting socks, I packed them all into a Ziploc bag so they could stew in their juices. Ew, dude. That wasn't enough. Not for this Raptor. Added an onion, a sardine, a sprinkle of coriander to that bag. And then I left it in the sun for 10 days. And this bag was inflated from the stink that was fighting to get up. Oh god. Why, you ask? What possible purpose could a dinosaur have for this big, putrid stink? I'll tell you. The most worthy of all pursuits, of course. A prank. I had all 20 socks in different locations in the school to further stew throughout the summer. You were sick. Sick like a fox. Whenever any of you walk through the halls this year and catch a whiff of something so foul, you want to barf. You know who to blame. You have been pranked. The prank tour strikes again. You're welcome. That's really something. Robert, thank you. I put one in the principal's mailbox. I put one in the boiler room. The wireless hiding place was when I climbed up the flagpole and switched one for the school flag. You climbed the 10-foot pole on the roof for a prank. Guilty as charged. Wow. Wild. You kidding? That is wild. I also think it's wild. I can't believe you did that. I know. I think of the principal's face when he... That's not what I meant. And you know it. Come on, Jess. Lighten up. How am I supposed to do that when you're doing something that thoughtless? It's like nothing I've ever said gets through to you. Let's not do this right now. Yeah, I get it. Look, I'm going home. Have fun with your new friends. I'm really glad that they all passed your test. Wow, talk about a buzzkill. It's all good, man. She's messing around. Whatever, man. I'm gonna take my leave too. I guess I'll see you guys around. Are we still on for practice tomorrow? Yeah, I mean, should be. Should be. What time? I don't know, man. Afternoon, evening? Just run through our set without me. Probably drop in sometime, you know how it is. I guess. Dude. Alright. Well, Ingrid and I are probably gonna head out too. Ingrid. She disappeared again, didn't she? Does anyone need a ride home? Oh, man. That wasn't the... Yeah, really. Hanging out at the lake hadn't really gone the way I thought it would. I didn't get to follow through on my plans at all. Everything happened so fast, and before I knew it, it was over, and we were driving home. I remember wondering, had I made a good impression? Was that what it was to, like, hang out? It seemed like everyone in the car was feeling pretty down. Wanted to break the silence and brighten the mood, so I thought maybe I could finally pull off some rock star antics by using a version, singing along to the radio. Yeah, music. Yeah, singing. Fortunately, I was so busy thinking about how to be a rock star, I didn't realize that the radio wasn't on. What was I doing? I didn't know the first thing about what it means to be a rock star. I had literally none of the attributes of one. That was it. I couldn't fool myself anymore. I wasn't going to convince anyone I was a rock star. I couldn't even convince myself. I was starting to panic, and as I realized just how badly I failed at achieving my goal. Are you okay, Stella? The truck started to feel tiny. Stella? My breathing became heavy. Sticky fingers. I could only vaguely hear muffled voices calling my name. Just give her a minute. The car got quiet, and my breathing calmed down slowly. Eventually, I felt like I could say something. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Yeah, it's all good. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay now. What a day, huh? Yeah, I never imagined that I'd be riding in a truck with Lily, Stella Starosa, and Robert Raptorson. You're definitely not the most social guy at school. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You've always just hanging out in the halls alone with your guitar. And that's if you're even at school at all. Okay, what about you? What about me? It's just not like you go to the lake on a school night and that's all. I'm not a total goody two-shoes, you know. I'm sorry, Dave, but Taylor's got a point. You're like the last person I expected to see tonight. Okay, but it's not exactly like you're a frequenter of the lake either. True, I can't deny that. How well do the three of you know each other? What made tonight different? What made tonight different? What made tonight different then? What do you mean, Stella? I mean, it sounds like all three of you did something you wouldn't normally do tonight. So, what changed? I don't know. Lots of stuff. Nothing. Yeah. Well, I've got a pretty easy answer. You, Stella. What? You invited me to the lake. That's right. You invited me to the lake. Nice one, Sticky Fingers. I knew when I saw you that you'd come through. Look, obviously we all got a bit carried away. Let's start over. I'll go first. I'm Robert Raptorson. I'm class representative. I ran unopposed, but damn it, if that wasn't the best unopposed campaign ever run. I remember that. You were relentless. I thought for sure you had an opponent. Nope. The white campaign. Taylor, that's like asking why breathe when you could die. Or like, why eat or sleep? Or why snowboard? Okay, I get it. Good. 'Cause you're next. What? I'm Taylor Tall-Toe, and you fill in the rest. I'm Taylor Tall-Toe, and I'm good. Thanks. Boo. Yeah, come on, play along, man. What? I don't know everything there is to know. I'm in a band. Keep to myself, mostly at the end. Okay, I'll go. I'm Daylily, and I can't wait to get the hell out of Ladle. What? Really? Yeah, as soon as we graduate, I'm out of here. Where would you go? I don't know. Anywhere that will have me, I guess. But I really want to go to college. I guess I never thought about leaving because, you know, me, Bigfoot. Yeah, I got a similar problem. Well, the highway expansion they're building might just, I don't know. It just, maybe Ladle won't be the perfect hiding spot anymore anyways. Maybe. Okay, Stella's turn. Took a deep breath and went for it. I'm Stella Starosa, and I'm... Aw, I don't have any friends. So happy to be in Ladle. Not a rock star. Okay, not a rock star. I'm not a rock star. No matter how hard I tried, that's just not me. And honestly, now that I think about it, it kind of wild to me that I thought I could be a rock star. Is that what was that all about earlier? Yeah, that explains it. You're right. You're not a rock star. You're Sticky Fingers. The rest of the car ride was a blast. All the tension just faded away. Probably would think this is a boring part. All I did was drive them home one by one, right? Something amazing happened. It might seem like hardly anything to you, Doctor, but at the time it was a very big deal for me. It happened when I dropped the last person off, who was... We spent a lot of time talking to Robert and Taylor. Let's talk today. Let's get to know everybody. Wow, well, we survived that. I was so nervous the whole time. Yeah, me too. You never show it. You're so cool and collected. It's just an act. Can you teach me how to do it? I'm just an awkward mess all the time. You do get flustered pretty easily. Yeah, it's the worst. I don't think so. Actually, I think it's kind of cute. I don't know why, but I feel brave when you're around. Like everything is going to be okay. Hi. Come here. Aww. They hugged me. I felt something that I wasn't ready for. It was her magic for her skin, like electricity that came off her body and floated to mine. My stomach felt like like it had a weasel break dancing in it. My heart was racing. She smelled like a meadow in spring, covered with dew, flowers in bloom after a soft rain. I finally clamped my teeth together, afraid some weird sound was going to escape my lips. Aww. When we moved apart, I felt like I was glowing, charged up by her mystic energy. All I could do was nervously laugh like a total goof. Haha. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. So. See you tomorrow? Definitely, yeah. Okay, night. Good night. As I drove home alone in my car, I felt like I was worthy to be loved, find love, be a part of something. I don't know, all I know is that at that moment, I could tell that it's going to be a good year. Oh my gosh! Oh, I love it so far. It's so much fun. I love this story. I love everybody's personalities and stuff like that. And I was mentioning earlier, I was like the art style, like the, I was hoping I would get like some Daria vibes. The art style is totally like a little reminiscent of that. So I can't wait for the next episode. So let me know your thoughts, your comments. Is there anybody that you like so far? And, which avenue maybe we should go. But, yeah. So, I really appreciate y'all watching today. And I'll catch you real soon. Alright? Toodles!